This is the centrifugal bomber I built over a year ago. It spins this big disc over here filled with bomb bays in order to fling bombs over a massive area. And out of all the builds I've made on this channel, this one was one of my favorites and also one of the most effective. So I decided, why not make a new, far better one? Now, before you say anything like, wow, this is so lazy, you're just recycling old ideas because you can't come up with anything original, I'll have you know that, you know what, I get to do whatever I find funny on this channel, so just don't think about it and watch the cool explosions. Now, I want to make this thing more compact, while also, well, I should say more space efficient, because probably around the same size, maybe even a little bigger if I can get away with it, but just, I want to pack way more of these bomb bays in here, and I want this thing to just be absolutely devastating to whatever is below it, and actually to be able to continuously drop these bombs, whereas before it was like a salvo of them, or that's, I don't know if that's really the right word for it, but it was more of a burst of them, and then I have to wait for the cooldowns. But I want this thing to be absolutely overkill. Alright, I've made something, I believe this is way more compact than the old one, but just look at how much I was able to fit in here. So if I'm going to take this out, it should spin fairly quickly. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm going to try a little something here. This is, well, it's going to blow me up, but, you know, I want to see the kind of spread we get. Oh, okay. That is, wow, okay. That's pretty good. So I think what I want to do is get this hovering, and then once it is hovering in the air, I want to start setting up the timings on these. Alright, I've got them on a little, on some gimbals, so I should be able to test the spread a little better. Nice. That is, yeah, that seems pretty solid. Now to, try and get some good timings on these. Alright, that took way too long because I messed up the timings like 3 times in a row, but now it should be working. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my sound down. That was so incredibly loud. Look at that though. Oh, and look at all the lights going. Oh, that's so cool. And actually, I'm curious. How if I go ahead and get rid of this, how big is this compared to the original? Oh wow, okay, it's actually not that much smaller. Let me get rid of all this, all the useless plain bits. Okay, yeah, these are actually about the same size. Wait, yeah, they're actually almost exactly the same size, with the exception of these end bits. Except as you can see, if we put them side by side, this one is way more dense. I don't know what I was doing with this. I guess I wasn't really looking to optimize the design. But yeah, now I want to try and build this thing into a plane. Alright, so the plane. For this one, I started by building a little ring around the bomb spinner, making it as compact as possible without impeding the spinning. Next, I used the ring as a starting point to build the rest of the fuselage off of, where I decided to go for this very, unique shape. After that, I simply threw together some wings, as well as the stabilizers in the back. Oh yeah, and I added some propulsion under the wings because I always forget that planes actually need some form of thrust to fly. But with that, we're left with our beautiful airborne weapon of mass destruction. But wait, there's one more thing. Did you know that I have a Discord server where you can talk to a bunch of other amazing fans of the LogicTube YouTube channel? Well, I do! Go join it through the link in the description. It'll be the best decision of your life and will lead to nothing but good fortune and immense wealth for you and your family. Joining the LogicTube Discord server does not guarantee you or others anything related to monetary gain or other benefits. Side effects may include but are not limited to spontaneous combustion, death by rabbit squirrel, and sore throat. Alright, I have created whatever this thing is. I should have put landing gear on it. You know, I'll do that. But first, I have yet to actually fly this or even start up the engines. Also, I'm using the new propeller blocks. Well, kind of new. I don't remember when they were added, but they're new to me at least. Anyway, wow. Okay, this thing really gets moving. All right. Oh, nice. This. What is this? something about this. Oh. Something about anyway, something about this, I don't know if it's the side profile or what, something about it reminds me of a certain plane, but I can't recall which one. Anyway, let's see if it still works. Alright, and go. Oh wow. Oh. Why do only... only some of them are exploding. Let's try again. Uh-oh. Oh. I think they're despawning. That is incredibly annoying. Okay, so they're all going off. But I think if I get too high into the air, they might just... No, they're still going off. Huh. I cannot tell. I'm going to go to the test zone. Alright, let's hope we can actually take off here. We just gotta... Oh! Okay, there we go. I really have to add lighting here. Anyway, so if we're at a low altitude like this, it should... Wow, that is... oh. Okay, they are not going... Oh, there they go. Huh. Oh, okay. Probably should have seen that coming. You know what, let me add landing gear real quick. Okay, so when I say landing gear, that's probably a very generous term for for whatever I've done here, but it should help. So they're all working fine now, but I'm gradually going up, so at what point do they stop working? They're kind of still working. You know what, I'm going to say that works. I want to take this over to the airborne map so we can blow up some pirate balloons like we did for the original centrifugal bomber. Alright, let's go. I'm going to just spin this up right away. And am I gonna hit any of those? I'm not. Okay. Well, I'll just leave it on. Okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't leave it on. Oh look, there's a little village down here. Well, okay, I hit half of it. Oh, perfect. I'm just going to obliterate all of this stuff. There goes one balloon. Oh. Okay, well, one of them lived. Let me see if I can hit all those balloons up there. Let's turn on the thing. And just absolute... Alright. Isn't there like a big group of balloons over... I think they're right over here. Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, we can just go ahead and turn this on. Beautiful. Oh, it looks so cool. And then, I have to make sure to use my yaw, not roll. And then... Oh, we left 3 alive. Oh, how about these flat cannons? Yeah, they did not stand a chance. Wait, what if I go upside down on this? Oh. Wow. I'm shocked that I didn't die from that. Look at this, we can do a full loop. Oh. I accidentally completed a mission. Oh, no, I just started one. I did not mean to hit him. Well, the nice thing about this is we can just leave it on and kind of just do this. Oh, all 3 of those are dead. Oh, all 3 of those. Maybe these guys over here. Come on. Oh. 2 out of 3. Oh, and there I go. Okay, we can use our pitch and yaw, but not our roll. Also, I'm shocked we survived that. I mean, we're not going to anymore, but... You know, we kind of did. Alright, so clearly this thing works. Next, I went ahead and actually painted the build, although that might be a strong word for it considering how little I actually painted on it, but I guess that's better than nothing. Also, I think now's a good time to compare it to the original centrifugal bomber. That way we can see if I've actually gotten any better at building in the year since that original video. Now, I want to get them side by side here to compare. Gotta say, I do like the shape of this. This one's a little more sleek. You know, whereas this is much more bulky. Although, the actual payload, or I guess the spinner or whatever, is actually built into this guy. whereas this is just, you know, hanging out the bottom. I think they're probably about the same size in terms of like wingspan and stuff. And now, just as a bit of a refresher, how did this one? Okay, how do we take off of this one? There we go. How did this one look when it? Oh, I missed the reticle spinning up. That's something that I really liked about this. Anyway, with this one, it's just one thing of it. Wow, that I think that's a much bigger area of effect than we get with our current one. Oh, can't do it upside down though. Okay, let's hop in this guy. This one looks a little more normal. Well, you know, except for the fuselage, but it's a much more normal plane shape. So this one, I think it has much less spread. However, did they all just despawn? I think they like to despawn at this height, but you get the idea. Oh, okay, you can't pitch down apparently, otherwise you blow up. All right, well, one last thing that I have to do is do this at night. All right, go. Oh yeah. Oh. Did I get too high? Oh. Right, there we go. Can't get too much altitude apparently, but look at that. Oh, that's a cool shot. Yeah, that's some effective bombing. All right, well, let me do a little loop because I can. And let's see how many of those didn't despawn. Wow, big area of effect there. How did the plane survive? It like nosedive. No, oh, wow. Okay. Well, maybe I have to start revisiting some of my really, well, I say really old, like, you know, ideas from well over a year ago, but making them better. Well, I guess that's a subjective opinion with a sandbox game, but I think this is more effective. It doesn't look quite as nice. It honestly maybe has a bit more of that cool factor with this bomb core in here. Okay, that is actually really cool to watch. Oh. Well, I guess that does it for this. Thank you everyone for watching, and an even bigger thank you to my wonderful channel members, CrazyBird199 and OrangeFire04. I hope you all enjoyed this little Tramlinkers adventure, and I'll see you in whatever incredible video I concoct next. Goodbye.